Rebecca, you're outstanding. Randal, you're hired.
That's how it ended last night, right there. 18 job applicants, but the Trumps have made his decision and hired only one apprentice. So please welcome the winner, Randal Pinkett. Hello, Randal. How you doing, buddy?
Congratulations, Randal. So nice to meet you.
Well, you all know the story. Now, he is the fourth apprentice winner. He is married. He's from New Jersey, CEO of a multi-million-dollar consulting firm. And you started with, classmates from Rutgers University.
Absolutely.
Huh? Good
Absolutely.
for you. How many years have you been doing that?
5 years I've been in business. And, you know, my company, we do consulting, management consulting, information technology, some policy research. Sure. And, you know, as you know, my academic background. I mean,
oh, my gosh. Trump said it about 14 times. Yeah. He was really impressed with that, wasn't he?
Impressive.
Yeah, he made a lot of reference to it. I mean, I've been to Rutgers, Oxford, MIT. So
sure.
I think I brought one of the strongest academic backgrounds in
I think so, too.
Surely.
I think so, too.
Surely. Do you have someone in line to replace you?
I have a really capable executive team, and they'll be at the helm for the time that I'm focusing on the apprenticeship. And I really want to treat it as an apprenticeship. Spend a year to learn from Mr. Trump how to run a multi-billion-dollar organization, and then bring that back to my organization and build my company.
So in other words, a multi-million-dollar organization isn't big enough for you.
No.
You want the multi-billion-dollar thing. Well, why not? Was it your idea to audition for the job?
No, actually, it was my wife's idea. She was a huge fan of the show. I was a fan, too, but never really contemplated applying to be on the show. So she downloaded the application. She put it on my desk. She said, fill it out. And I didn't do it. And then I realized I should listen to what my wife says.
That's right.
So
always listen to
what your wife says. Always listen to what your wife said. So I got my thoughts about me and said, okay, let me put my name into the hat and see what happens. And
so what was the hardest part of the process of being all those weeks on the job? Was there one point where it got real difficult for you?
Well, you know, for me, my grandmother passed.
Oh, that's right.
During the second week of the show. And so that was actually a very difficult period for me. Mr. Trump was very gracious. He offered a helicopter to fly me back to Philadelphia for the services, and then I was able to get back to New York to continue the interview process. But that was very, very difficult for me.
Well, you know, Randal, another difficult thing for Trump was making a decision in this process because he loved the both of you. So he offered you a job to be co-host, more or less. I know what that's like of The Apprentice this year. You turned him down. Let's see what you think about that now 3 days later, okay? We'll be right back in just a moment with Randal Pinkett.
Nice pictures.
Yeah, nice pictures, everybody, and you'll be seeing them all week of your family Christmas photos. Now, Trump, you remember how this apprentice thing ended there. First of all, he decided that you were the winner after a lot of deliberation, and it was a close call because he loved the girl, too. The girl was terrific. You were terrific. He called it you. And then he said, well, what would you think about sharing the apprenticeship with this young lady?
Yes.
And what did you say to
Well, you were totally unprepared for that, weren't you?
Yeah, I wasn't totally prepared for that. There had been a lot of buzz about double hiring, but I didn't expect that he would hire me and then ask me my opinion of the person that was my competitor. And so I responded to say, I believe that this evening is about hiring the apprentice, which did not preclude the possibility of Rebecca joining the Trump organization or her coming on board, but I believed it was a competition, as it was stated, to choose a single apprentice, and I felt that I had sufficiently distinguished myself to be the apprentice.
And you had worked your brains out all those weeks to get this position.
And you weren't the least bit wishy-washy. I mean, you had conviction about what you said. This is not the apprentice. Remember you said?
I did say that. I think I've coined a new word. I'm now learning it's actually the apprentices, but there are T-shirts now with the apprentice, so I mean, I'll take credit for that.
Oxford, Rutgers, or MIT, and you said apprentice? They don't teach Latin at those schools. So how do you feel about these? Think did the right thing?
Well, you know, I heard you draw the analogy of Miss America crown, and I tend to draw the analogy of sports. I mean, if you were to be awarded the gold medal or to win the NBA championship like Jason Kidd, and then you were offered the opportunity to give the gold medal to the silver medalist, you probably wouldn't be willing to do it.
Now, given the choice.
Exactly. And again, my statement does not preclude Rebecca getting a job at the Trump organization, but my understanding was we were there to award the apprentice, and so I do feel comfortable with my response, but I encourage Mr. Trump, and in fact, we intend to discuss ways to get her involved with the organization.
Absolutely. You did the right thing, Randal. Good luck to you, buddy. Nice to have you here on the show. The new apprentice, and we'll be right back.
More to come on Live in a moment.